am live. We'll see if anybody jumps in. We are having some fun outside in the sun. Checking out the garden. February, I think 10th or 11th. Never done it this early before, but we're gonna start planting our peas, I think, today. Who was that? Was that Travis? Travis! Nemo, what's up, brother? Yeah, I couldn't believe how much I had left over from when you see them without all the leaves. They really stick out like a sore thumb. Now, most of these had a bug hole chewed in it, so I just left them as food for them over the winter time. But I cracked a couple open, and I couldn't believe it. Those aren't bad looking seeds. I couldn't believe it. I mean, this place is amazing. They've, it's so, the creators made it so damn easy to do this stuff. See, this is what I was expecting to see. Cracked open, eaten a little bit, probably had a hole chewed into it, started molding. There might even be bugs in there right now. And these, I'll just drop. These is great fertilizer. Great fertilizer for your garden. The pods. The beans, you don't want to drop seeds around, Nemo still has snow on the ground. I know it's crazy down here, man. I love it. I'm going to be planting some peas today. Right down over here. But yeah, I've been cracking them. Not a whole lot of good seeds. I couldn't believe I found any, really. Doesn't happen up in Indiana too often. To where usually the ones that already fall. Those will, be ready to go next year. But yeah, it's just, there's some good seeds. I wish I had a beehive. Man. But yeah, this is where we're going to be putting the peas again this year. I'm going to move this whole fence. Hey, Ted. Just Carolyn. Hey, sister. Ted, I got your text. Awesome, brother. Thank you. Get me your new number and all that good stuff. I feel so stupid that I haven't told you this yet, and it just hit me today when I was in the shower that I love my loofah so much. Ted can grow loofahs. It's a plant sponge type inner cores. It's weird. They're weird, but they're big down here. We can't grow them up north. We don't have a long enough growing season. But yeah, I love my loofah, dude. I feel so clean afterwards. It gets all that dead skin off your body. This part, I needed you guys for this. I needed somebody around. I hate doing this. Even though I know the plants, it's dead. It's not feeling it. It's just I don't know. It's almost like anti-natural to do this. For some reason, I have that feeling like I shouldn't be doing it. Maybe, I don't know. Do I leave these here? You know what? I'm going to try it. These are great cords for new plants to grow up. I mean, as long as there's nothing touching the ground, all this stuff is above off the ground. So none of it's alive. It's all dead. But it's kind of like a parent, or an older relative that these new plants will be able to grow up and maybe share some of that just by touching them. I don't know. I get this weird feeling that I'm not supposed to be tearing this stuff down. Do I leave the beans? Just pull all the beans out at the bottom? And I mean, I really want to get rid of, I don't know. No, I don't know. What do you guys think? What's that little voice in your head telling me? Does Zach leave this up and grow plants in between it? All this stuff? And those plants will have so much more stuff to grab onto and do this kind of stuff that's vining right here. Yeah, you gotta get some loofahs, Carolyn. Oh my goodness. Your skin just feels so amazing after you're done. Gotta be careful. Not even if you dry. I'm gonna be super vigilant this year on the garden. I knew last year, because it was the first year of a permaculture garden, that it wasn't gonna be the greatest. Um, they warn you about that. See a little bit of mold in there. I'm not seeing a hole, but these bugs are tiny. Yeah, the spearmint did really well. Now what I'm going to do here, now I've got, when you have your garden, you know, and you've got it designated to where you know you're going to be putting plants. So I'm going to have a row here, 1, 2, 3 plants, 1, 2, maybe 4, probably 3. So this will fit 6 like cucumber plants or something big, or you know, this could do probably 3 watermelon plants or something like that. I know Bob and Cammie love the cucumbers. We did bread and butter cucumbers, and Jaron loved them too. Hank Pank did too. But yeah, so it'll probably be cucumbers, and they need more room. I mean, you could fit a whole bunch of tomatoes or peppers or lettuces in here high. Oh my goodness, look at that big old booger. Get that boogers. Oh, you see it? You see it? I know. That came out of your eye. What are you saying? You were saying hi to everybody? Oh my goodness. These are all the crystals and rocks I pulled out of here while clearing out. It's a big old chunk of quartz. Look at how dark, smoky quartz, maybe? Liz, Voynich, BCB, Nemo, Ted, Doc Michaels, what up, Mitch? Iconic TV. Of course, Jessica and Sergey. Jeremy, I want to know more. Much love, brother. Alan, hey, I love you all. Thank you so much for... Oh, Brian Stabley, yo. New here? But yeah, okay, what was I saying? So I know that this side, I really don't want to walk right through here. Jana, hello, sweetheart. And I really don't want to walk through here. You really don't want to step where you're going to be putting your plants. Even in a permaculture garden, you want that to stay, you know, aerated and loose. You never really want to put a whole bunch of pressure on it. So I'm going to not step on either side of these. I'll walk right down the middle. But these are all this spearmint around here all came from one plant. It's reaching all the way out to way over there. It's coming all the way out back here. And as you can see down, look at that, you can't even find, there's the root, way down in there. Now I can cut this right here. Actually, I will right now. Where's my... There they are. Oh, I'm sorry, friend. I apologize. Okay, we found that one. Now this will be a spearmint plant that I can now transplant and give to Jack and Carolyn, or Ted and Karen, or Brian, or, you know, anybody around here, Jana, anybody who wants a spearmint plant. You guys just let me know. You know, I want to try to get people, you know, I mean, all this truth is so important. Figuring out all the lies and all the crazy shit that's going on. Not even figuring out, you know, how do you figure out the Mandela effect? You don't. You just have to acknowledge that it's going on and be like, what the fuck? Sorry, excuse my language. But, you know, we don't have to, it's like the sun, the moon, and the stars. We don't have to figure it out. We don't have to. It'd be nice, it'd be cool, but I don't ever, you know, I'm not holding my breath for it to happen. But we can acknowledge its awesomeness, you know. So we're gonna go in here and we're gonna, but grow a plant. Everybody, it's just one plant. That's what I want people to learn, is that, you know, you can have a relationship with a plant. You can. And you can watch it do better the more you care for it. This is a little test I want to do. I found this over here in the garden. Well, I mean, the greens around here are amazing. The greens are, they just take off and they don't die over the wintertime. I've never had a lettuce besides a kale last through the winter. But I found this. This is wood sorrel. This is one of my favorite wild edible plants right here. You know? And I want to care for it. I'm going to put this in a pot because I've never seen them get really big and huge. But I've never shown one love and affection and care. You know, I've never talked to the wood sorrel plant over and over and over again. I've talked to wood sorrel, don't get me wrong. I've talked to lots of plants. But I've never had a relationship with one. And they taste so good. It's one of my favorites. But, I mean, what if we don't need these garden beds and these boxes and this and that? What if you just go and find all the really good for you wood sorrel, S-O-R-R-E-L, sorrel. Sorry, my Chicago accent. I say some words funny. Yeah, it's looks just like clover. Here, let me get a close-up for you. It'll look just like clover, but it has a heart-shaped leaf. And it'll grow these little pods out of it that look like almost like a banana. And then that's their seeds, and it'll flower, or that's the flower. So yeah, I didn't really get too much into the gardening last year because I knew the soil wasn't ready yet. I knew it. I mean, that's what, you know. And is it me saying that made the soil not ready? That's, you know, the $1 million question. Me thinking it. Don't even like stepping in these beds, but we got to get all the pine cones out. I'll probably leave a lot of the pine needles in here. This is all spearmint as well. We're gonna have to start clipping all these big giant vines. I want to be nice and gentle about it though. But this one definitely needs really thinned out. Hey, what are you doing in the garden bed? I know you like helping, but you guys stay out of the beds, okay? Okay? Thanks. I leave the tomatoes up all winter because bugs will like to get little holes in here, and they can hollow it out real easy. See down in there? Hank, people saying hi. You want to say hi back? Oh my goodness. No, you don't care about the little stupid box Dad's always talking to? You're so smart. You're so smart. I know. I know. You want to go check out the compost and show people? Composting over the winter, I haven't really been digging holes at all. I don't know what it is, but stuff breaks down. I threw a bunch of stuff out here yesterday and the day before. But yeah, stuff down in here is amazing. Let's see. Just gold. Look at that. Oh man. Yeah. All that black. This is our plant food right here. But oh, look at the little baby worm. I'm sorry for bothering you, pal. Let me get you back down in there. Thank you so much for taking care of the soil here. Gotta love the worms. That's a good sign. Earthworms are, essential. They help break all this stuff down and then they poop it back out, and that's gold. This whole side over here is pretty much manure. Under here, yeah, just straight manure. Leave that covered up. Breaking down. A couple years old. It's mostly it looks like dirt now, for the most part. Wild onions growing everywhere. Let's see if I can't get this onion out of here. Oh, these are just babies. They're not even close to being ready yet. We're going to leave those in there and let them do their thing. This poor guy, raspberry plant, didn't have enough sun at all. There's not enough sunlight down here in the summer. In the spring it had plenty of sunlight, as you can see. But the way the sun changes, it starts rising way over here and then goes like overhead this way, and it just didn't get enough sun. So we're gonna have to get us another one. But this is gonna be, since it doesn't get as much sun, a garlic onions we're gonna put in here. Maybe some chives. The strawberries, I've been waiting. He's such a wanderer like Dad. What are you doing down there, crazy? Okay, you stay close. Yeah, for the strawberries. Hey, Tommy, that flat fellow, much love, brother. I've been seeing so many people sharing the last episode. Dude, awesome job. Just awesome. People have been asking for so long for, flat earth content for children. And Tommy and the Kakalaki crew and really everybody around the world that he's reached out to, they just put together something amazing. So yeah, shout out to you and all that stuff you guys are doing out there. What is this? Kind of like, is something gonna jump out at me? I just had a weird feeling. But this was never like this before. Maybe it's buried treasure. I don't know. Kind of nervous to dig it out. I did find a grave of a dog right over here. Unmarked grave. That might be something like that. But I was thinking about putting a strawberry patch right in here. This is really a good spot for sun. It is on a hill, but we can level all that. I'm going to be putting a path coming from the stairs all the way down through here, and then down here all the way down to there. So we'll see. But yeah, the strawberries, this is a good area for sun right through here. The coolest part about this place is we've had strawberries all year. I need to start keeping track of this too. Just like, see, here's, if you look, there's strawberry plants. They're little itty bitty guys right now. They're not getting a whole lot of sun, but look at strawberries. Strawberries, strawberries, strawberry, strawberry. Not sure. Strawberry, strawberry. Here's where they're starting to get nice. Strawberries, strawberries. Now these are your wild strawberries. They don't have a whole lot of flavor to them. I mean, most of the natural wild fruit or that hasn't been, you know, I mean, you can genetically alter plants just by crossbreeding them. I don't see any actual strawberries right now. But I think it was like probably about a month ago was the last time I saw them. But these are all wild strawberries here. Why people go and get rid of stuff like this to put grass in, something you can't eat. I mean, if you have cattle or something like that, some kind of livestock that lives off grass, yeah, grass is needed. It's important. But just as an aesthetic for your house, I just don't understand that, folks. Let's see what else we got over here. Now, we have ferns that grow. And I know ferns do turn poisonous, but you can eat them when they're young. I know down here by the trail we'll have some, probably. Yeah, I'm probably going to end it here real soon. I'm going to get to work. I was painting something for the neighbor yesterday. We redid an old, I forget what it was from, 1916, I think she said, a table. Cast iron or steel. This beautiful steel table. I mean, I could jump up and down. It was a coffee table with it had a glass center and everything. But I could jump up and down on the thing and it wouldn't budge. I mean, they don't make stuff like that anymore. Yeah, we don't have any baby ferns. These, we're going to see some ferns here in a little while start to grow out of the centers. New ones. And there'll be these little curled up balls. And they look really cool before they start unraveling. Fibonacci sequence, like 100%. I'll have to get, I know I have some pictures of them already. Is the video okay? I'm getting kind of far away from the house. There's the river. Really low right now. Really low. Still have some good running water down there though. But yeah, I don't know if you could see it, but right along the bank, right through there, it should be up about 8 inches higher. You can see that line where it's usually up. Yeah, I love it out here. Yeah, I got it, the photo of Min to Josh. I'm not sure if he put it on the, I'm not sure where he put it. But I know Cammy sent it to him. thinking about putting something right down in here, like a little, just a couple chairs and maybe a table. Yeah, I love it down here. Steps are holding up all right. Still nice and firm after a year. I'd like to build Bob and Cammy like a gazebo right here. I think that'd be cool, but they definitely need to figure out how stable this ground is right here, because I know the last people that lived here did this, and I know that he was no handyman at all. Wow, look at this. Rock hunting in the backyard. And I have pulled some really wild stuff out of this yard already. Some mica in there. The clay makes it hard though. It really does. It's hard to clean off of there too. Yeah, make sure to bring that up in chat tomorrow, Liz, and I'll ask Josh. Wow. That's a big old solid piece of something right there, nice and dark. Wow, you can see through it even. It's like super clear. Yeah, this whole hillside is just full of stuff like this. That's the one thing that's hard about gardening here is when you dig down into this clay, it's just packed with all these crystals. I don't know what it is about clay, but clay is like the right slurry, I think, for crystals to grow in. It produces that right. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sitting there looking at it with my eyes and not showing you. It's a big old... See, that clay, though, you can't just... It's not like dirt where you just scrape it off. This stuff almost stains it. That's a beautiful... And these are all pieces of wood that have just crystallized. Most of them. Yeah, this is really neat here, Liz. I wish I would have met Cammy before I left Indiana. I'm definitely going to have to go back and take a look around at the geology of that place. Because there are a lot of rocks and stuff and a lot of rivers. But I used to just, you know, rocks were just rocks to me back then. And yeah, Cammy really opened up a whole new world. Getting me to look at rocks in a whole new different way. I don't even like calling them rocks. I like the minerals. Need to get out the old 7-iron. I got way too many pine cones in the yard. I like hitting pine cones with the and try to get them into the river. I know it's horrible, but it's a fun way to get a little bit of stretching in and exercise, and gotta turn jobs into something fun. Just gorgeous. Oh, my pleasure, Bubs Bird Bear. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I'm really blessed to have such a beautiful thing right outside the door. Is, you know, most people I mean, most people have beautiful things outside their doors, don't get me wrong. But this is just something that you never get sick of and get tired of, and just, it almost is always like awe-inspiring every time I come out here. And like I said, it changes all the time. New features. Now, the rope swing would be right out here on this side of the dam. I think it gets about 7 or 8 feet, someone told me. But this side isn't, I don't know how deep it is, but I know there's a big, giant alligator snapper that lives under a flat rock right here. I have video of him, I have pictures of him. He's huge. His head's like that round. You know, I couldn't even fit 2 hands around his neck probably. Just enormous. And I don't want to disturb him at all. That's his spot. I think he's been there for a long time. Still, nobody knows who built this dam. It looks like medieval, and the rocks right down here. It looks like a medieval castle style. And then even on the back side of it, on this side has been concreted over. You know, it looks a lot newer. An alligator snapper. No, it's a turtle, Daryl. Not an alligator snapper. Yeah, alligator snapping turtle. But if you can see, I don't know, can I zoom? Oh, I can zoom in, yes. Wow, awesome. See those rocks right there? That's what the whole thing is like. But later on, somebody came by and concreted over it on this side. No. No swimming for me. It messes with my ears. I mean, I can swim if I have to. I used to go swimming every day of my life. I know how and all that kind of stuff, and doing all the strokes and how to stay buoyant and all. Yeah, I was a fish when I was younger, but it gives me too many ear problems. So I just don't go swimming too much anymore. Yeah, those turtles are vicious, man. Those turtles. This thing is smart too. I've never gotten close enough to get really close-up photos of it. Like, once I come off the porch, he knows somehow. He's probably older than, you know, any human alive. Yeah, I love it here. Very blessed. Blessed with great neighbors. Got to get the sprinkler system getting ready to get going. But yeah, folks, I'm going to get out of here. Got me some work to do. One thing I wanted to show you, though, if you are going to be growing peas, if you want to try to grow peas, don't give them so much room. You see how spread out I am right here with this? I mean, you can, but instead of having just something for them to grab that is this high up, which isn't that high, it's about 7 inches off the ground. It can't be that high though. You need something lower for it to start on. So I'm going to take a piece of this fence right here, and I'm going to move it in real close to it. Hey, hey, get over here. Oh, it's Buster. Okay, well, go get him. Come on. I thought you saw somebody down there. Oh, he saw his buddy. Hi, Buster. Such a good boy. Yeah, Nemo. My pleasure. Thanks for hanging out for a little bit. We're gonna, we'll do some periodicals. I'm gonna try and see if I can't get Bob to get a plant. Just a plant. Cammy too. You know, and I'll take care of the rest of them, but they got a plant. And they can do the trimming on it and loving and caring, and just I want to share this with people. This this feeling that you get when you love and care for, I mean, it's easy with dogs, cats, stuff like that. There's a Buster. How you doing, big pal? That's Hank's buddy. I know. How you doing, handsome? Yeah, they gotta go pee on different parts of the fence, and yeah, they hang out all the time. He's over in our yard. Hank would go over in their yard. I love you. Love you, Carolyn. You have a great day, darling. But yeah, I gotta get to work. Gotta go get some wood chips. When I go get the wood chips, I'll stop by and say hi. I'll be just down the road from you. I go get them from that place you actually showed me, Carolyn. But no, I think I am gonna try and pull all these off of here. I am. I love trying to be au naturel, but sometimes you just gotta add your own little touch to it. But yeah, keep an eye on that. Remember, oh yeah, Nick, believe me, I know. Hey, the sun comes around, I am the happiest guy on earth. No matter what else is going on around me. But yeah, this is the guy, or the gal, the friend. Wood sorrel. It's a wild plant that grows just about everywhere here in the United States. I saw it in every state I've been to. So I'm going to take this wild edible plant, one of my favorites, and see how much bigger I can get it by caring and loving it and trimming it and watering it every day and talking to it and having a relationship with it. How much bigger I can get it than just one that's growing over there. Because this is so much healthier than anything else I will grow in my garden. Dandelion is the same thing, and dandelion plants can get huge when you care for them. Clover plants are the same. So healthy, so packed with all these vitamins and minerals that we need. But we don't grow this kind of stuff in our garden. I don't know why. Is it because they're considered weeds to people? I don't know. Yeah, that's it, Cam. Or Liz, I'm sorry. That's it, Liz. That's perfect spelling. Wood sorrel. And there's there's a bunch of different, it's an herb. Sorrel. But this is one that's just everywhere. Maybe there's a reason that it's everywhere. Just like the clover, just like the dandelion. So I'm going to see how big and healthy and how much food I can get off of one of these. And we might, I don't know, because I love them. They taste great. And if you could just grow a bunch of these, you could probably live off of this, clover, and dandelion and be healthier than most people. I mean, you still get your meats and stuff like that, or, get all that good stuff. Still eat fruits and vegetables, whatnot. But if you ate this every day, a time of sorrows. Oh, I love it, boy. Oh, that's good stuff. But I love y'all. I'm going to get out of here. The time of sorrow. Look at that. Look at that. How did that get... How did I not see this before? These have just all been sitting out here getting rained on. Oh, no, is that one late? No. It's a real time. Oh, you guys are the best. Look at... Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Oh, that mica in there. Wow. I love Earth. I do. This place is so freaking amazing. Oh, goodness. That definitely looks like tree bark, doesn't it? I don't know if you can really see it like I do. Can't really see all the crystal and stuff in it because of all this clay. This clay is crazy here, man. It's something else. But it is packed with... Hey! Oh, you're going to go see Buster again? Okay. It is packed with iodine, which we need. 75% of this country is deficient in iodine. So those wild strawberries that grow up over there and all these green beans that are growing, because I always, even though I put a bunch of soil down underneath the compost or the permaculture stuff I'm doing, I still break up this red clay and throw it over it. I want that potassium that's in there, the iodine, all that kind of stuff. That is this. The ground is rich in iodine here. God, it's amazing. This place is just amazing. With a little bit of, a little bit of knowledge, and nobody starves. A little bit of knowledge, a little bit of elbow grease. All right, folks, I'm out of here. I love you so much. Thank y'all for hanging out. You guys have a great rest of your day or evening or wherever the spot on the realm you are. You have a good one. Good times for all here. Signing out. As always, thanks for watching.